Does pulling one grey hair cause more white hair to grow in its place?
We are here because of you, Mr. Anderson.
Firstly, let us know why do we get white hair. Research explains that your hair turns white when the pigment cells in the follicle surrounding the hair die. Now what is a pigment and a follicle? A follicle is opening on the surface of the skin through which hair grows, and pigment is natural coloring matter of animal or plant tissue. Hair color is determined by the amount of pigment called melanin in hair. So because of the pigment named melanin, our hair is black in color. As we get older, the pigment cells in our hair follicles gradually die.
My time has come.
When there are fewer pigment cells in the hair follicle, that strand of hair will no longer contain as much melanin and will become a more transparent color like grey, silver or white as it grows. So coming back to our question, when you pluck a hair, a new one will grow in its place, and because the pigment cells are no longer producing pigment, this new hair will also be white.
You can't defeat me.
Now the commonly held belief is that if you pluck it, many more grays will grow. This is actually a myth. What you do to a single strand can't spread like contagion. The surrounding hairs will not turn white until their own follicle pigment cells die. For those of you who have plucked those pesky grey hairs from your head, you don't have to fear that they are coming back with a vengeance.
This is Sparta!
Does this mean you should continue to pluck those grey hairs? The answer is no. Because plucking can traumatize the hair follicle and you can damage the follicle to the point where it will no longer grow any hair. Forget about having a grey hair, you won't have any hair there at all. So the best thing to do if you notice a grey hair is to ignore it. It happens to the best of us eventually. Or dye it back to its original color. If there is a grey strand you absolutely must get rid of, very carefully cut it off instead of plucking it. And of course, you can always embrace it.